Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. I'm John Watts along with Brad Cook. And Brad, once again, please introduce our guests. We have Beth Jacob from Jacob's, what is it again?
Oh. Jacob's Sunrooms, Exteriors, and Baths. It's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. We can just say Jacob. That's
Jacob's Sunroom, Baths,
and Exteriors. You'll get it.
And rotisserie chicken.
I love rotisserie chicken. Yeah, and of course we just did a segment, and in order to kind of put this out in pieces, we thought we would just come back and talk to Beth again about the other business. Yeah, you got quite an enterprise.
We're busy. We love it. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I keep looking at Chesley Fence and Deck was just on with us, and that was your sister Beth. And
evil twin sister.
Yes.
Identical twin.
I love it.
Boy, that'd be scary.
So tell us about all the things that Jacob does. Again, I know it's in the name.
Absolutely. Yeah, Jacob, we've been around for about 50 years. We're local, family owned. We specialize in window replacements, tub and shower replacements, so bathtub renovations.
Okay.
And what we're probably most known for is our outdoor living. So sunrooms, screen rooms, pergolas. We have a lot of products that would enhance backyard living, just like the Aloha Pool.
Now, I see your.
So do we.
Oh.
I see your last name is Jacob, but I'm guessing you're not the original founder. After 50 years ago.
I look good for 80, don't I? No, my father-in-law, bless his heart, he started the company, and my husband took over in the 90s, and then we met. He got me out of my great career, and it's haven't looked back. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How about that? So, and we were talking about decks and fences a little bit ago, but sunrooms and all the exterior stuff that you're doing like that, I guess you're doing a lot of work around pools these days.
A lot of pool. Everyone wants to update that backyard, right? Everyone wants to live a little more outside, push the boundaries of their house out back, and that's where Aloha comes in and Jacob comes in. So we offer some great options to enhance the Aloha pool area in their home.
Right.
Sunrooms you can use year-round, so people want to expand that living space. Maybe have the warmth and that comfort of the outside, but you don't want the bugs and the heat. This area, I know you're from Tennessee, but this area is humid and hot and sticky and nasty. So we can put heating and cooling unit in that sunroom, and you have that full view of that Aloha pool, but inside your Jacob sunroom.
Well, yeah, I love the way you're dropping. You're dropping those. Yeah.
I like using them at night, so they're moon rooms.
That we can do that too. We can do that.
Yeah, I actually had Jacob install it was basically a screened-in porch, like where they had a covered back patio.
Sure.
And then they came in after the fact and they screened that in. So it wasn't temperature controlled, but it was just basically a place for them to go ahead and just sit without bugs.
That's right.
And out of this, they had the shelter, and they loved it, and the job was so well done, and it's a great product.
Thank you.
Where if maybe you don't want to go as far as that that 3 seasons room, you can take it as simple, but make it still is enhancing your space.
My wife, we've only built two houses together, but every time
you survived.
We put we put it exactly that, a kind of an aluminum frame with a screen room on it, and you'll find her out there on her computer some days.
That's it. That's the happy place. That's right.
Exactly. My daughter will go out there and read, and it's
I just don't want bugs.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I moved from South Dakota to Tennessee, and there were no bugs there. And then you come here. I mean, there's bugs, but they don't come out very often, And you can actually sit on your back porch and
it's
just,
different.
and you don't have to worry. You might see the occasional fly. I moved to Tennessee, and it is, it's everything. Horsefly, this. So my wife is definitely on the list of, we got to get a screened-in porch. We now have to do something against
We can do that. Yeah.
In the heat of the summer, and probably here but for Tennessee for sure, you can see the air sometimes. It's so humid.
That's right.
So present.
Yeah.
So spend your afternoon and your pool break inside your Jacob sunroom, get your air conditioner, eat your lunch, then go back out to your pool, right?
Could we build a sunroom around the pool, kind of make it almost indoor pool? Is that a possibility?
I'm glad you asked that. We have absolutely done that before.
Really?
Not a common thing, but we can absolutely close in the entire pool system with the Jacob sunroom.
John
that would be cool.
John thought he was going to say something outlandish and all. And
there we go. And I actually helped. It was a segue.
That's right. That's right. We didn't even know we were setting each other up. Yeah.
Yes, and the going thing now, like what's the most popular thing that you're doing now in sunrooms or outdoor And let's not just do that. Let's cover everything that you're doing there.
So our hot things, besides the sunroom, outdoor living is always hot, right? Outdoor living is a beautiful thing, and that I think that will always be hot. But right now we have such an uptick in bath and shower renovations. A lot of aging in place situations. When my folks were still alive, they couldn't get in and out of a tub anymore. We had to take the tub out and put in a walk-in shower.
Okay.
Install some safety grab bars for them, make sure they were safe and comfortable in their space, and keep people in their home as long as possible.
When you say walk-in shower, that made me think of walk-in tubs. Is that still a thing?
We do. We offer walk-in tubs as well. Absolutely. So sit down in your tub, fill it, close the door, watertight seal, fill it up. And yeah, you can enjoy the safety of a bath without the hazards.
I learned that today. That's something I've never heard of that.
We literally just had a lady that walked by and was looking at our hot tubs and was asking that she was looking for that. And I sent her right down. I said, just go to the end of the aisle, go hang a right, and go talk to Beth Jacobs.
Thank you.
Because that's exactly who does that.
And that bath and shower or the bathroom renovation world, I hear that you can get in and out of a bathroom in pretty remarkable time because I don't know if you guys have ever had anybody working inside your home, but to me, when somebody comes to my home to work, I leave. I'm not that guy that watches.
You don't want them there for a week.
Yeah, you want them in and out as fast as
you want them in and out. You don't want your water turned off. You don't want. Right. So thanks for that setup as well. Yeah, we can typically it's 1 day, maybe 2 days max. Your water will be turned off maybe for 5-10 minutes.
Okay, but let me just stop you right there. You don't want them there for a week, but most companies are where I've ever been had anything to do with any type of remodel. If somebody's gone in a week, that's pretty amazing. And now you're saying, no, that's not good enough.
That's right. In and out. We want to take care of that client, get that project done, leave them with a beautiful project, shake their hand, thank them, ask for a 5-star review, and head on our way.
That gives me chill bumps thinking about it. I love production.
Yes.
I know we try to do that with our pools, and pools will drag out. But man, I love that. I love to see that.
Now the sunroom, we might be there as long as you're doing the pool. The sunrooms are a different structure, right? So we'll be there a little bit longer, a little more invasive.
Well, I'd imagine the sunroom typically has the tie to the house, and so when you start doing that, it's custom. It's not just a one size fits all.
And we pull those permits. We work with your city or county, wherever you live. We make sure we do it right. We don't want any, code violations down the road when the next homeowner takes over. So
yeah, well, and it's not very efficient to go and start and then
that's right.
Right. So
that's right.
What's the craziest job you've ever had to do?
Besides the pool enclosure, that was pretty cool. We've done some double-decker sunrooms, so 2-story sunrooms.
Oh, wow.
And put in some really lavish oak staircasing in the middle. So we've done some of that.
So you could do customization, like
Everything's
even
custom.
if we could think about it. If my wife's at home watching the HGTV and she sees a really cool bath that she's like, we gotta do something similar to this, you'd be able to replicate it.
We can do a lot. We can do a lot. That's right. A lot of colors too.
That's extremely impressive. Is there anything that's on the shelf? Let's just say somebody wants to buy a hot tub, and they want a pergola or they want a screened-in area. Right.
Welcome everyone to the 2020.
Here we go. We're at the Expo.
We are definitely at the
Start the
Expo.
morning off with
I'm
some
gonna let you
winners.
finish.
Yes, our next guest.
Carol Bisto, if you were in the house.
Oh, they're giving away their
right.
houses.
Somebody just won.
Just won something.
If you're listening to the podcast, Kara, go collect your prize last week.
Yeah.
Men, we have a prize for you.
All right.
And Carol.
We haven't mentioned we're at the. Man, that was a pregnant pause, wasn't it?
To put to the front of the house. Congratulations.
What time do we go on doing that? That sounds like 10:15. So
Okay, quickly go.
Yes. So I was asking if there's anything like on the shelf. Say if somebody wants a hot tub, and I would go swim spa, but I would think let's just say hot tub,
Sure.
and they want to be able to go to a little bit of an environment control situation. Is there anything like that you have? Or is just like you said, everything custom?
Everything's custom, even our pergolas. And our pergolas are pretty cool. Maintenance free. It's a aluminum pergola, and they're louvered and they're operable. So if you want to close it, if it like a barbecue situation, maybe your hot tub is closer to your home and your barbecue grill's there and it starts to drizzle, you can close it.
Wow.
Still enjoy your barbecue and your lunch. and then
Close the pergola.
You can. You can. And open it up when it's the beautiful weather outside.
So Jennifer, it looks like we're maybe missing a landscape company and an irrigation company? Like, what else do we
I've got
need?
one
Because
for ya.
these
we
people,
just need the landscape. We just need the
Yeah.
people to put the grass and the plants in.
That's right.
just us two and an electrician and a
Yep.
couple more. We've got ourselves a backyard.
Well, and I think
You know?
that's the thing that is so important to clients, that if you can just say, hey, I want you to think about all of these unknown aspects,
Right.
and you bring it to their attention and you say, hey, I don't want you just to buy a pool. I want you to have a good experience, and I'm going to tell you all the things you need to consider.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, even if you don't buy a pool from me, you've just learned something about
Learned
it.
something,
and there's
yeah.
something about the project itself.
right.
So I think that's really where that's the kind of way that I sell pools. I make relationships with people. I inform them about the options. If they happen to buy a pool at the end of the day, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I
You're happy.
like the thought process. I think the mindset between Aloha and Jacob and Chesley are very similar. We want to take care of the client, right? Because
Right.
if they don't purchase today, they're going to tell a friend, they're going to tell a neighbor, they're going to tell somebody, say, I did have a good experience, and here's who you need to call.
And I'm going to impress him now and say it's all an ecosystem where if we sell if we sell you something and you're happy, then you tell your friends and we build it for them,
It's a
and then they
beautiful
tell
thing,
their
that's right.
friends. See, you like that?
Yeah, I love that. As a matter of fact, though, because sometimes when you offer an excellent product, the price may be not the cheapest.
That's right.
And so you might talk to somebody and they go and get something somewhere else, and they end up recommending you because of the experience that they're still
All the
having to
time,
deal with.
absolutely.
Because a lot of times they'll be fixing something and end up paying even more than they would have if they just went straight.
Absolutely.
with
And
it.
then the flip side,
client.
we're human, right? Mistakes happen. God
Oh, yeah.
forbid something doesn't get installed properly. Same way as Aloha, Jacob Chesley will come out and fix it, right? There's warranty on the product, warranty workmanship.
Yeah.
You're not around for 40, 50, 60 years and cut corners, right? So we'll stand by the product and we'll take care of our client.
That's right.
I agree with that.
So if somebody is listening and would like to find you,
Sure.
what is tell us where you're located and tell us how to get a hold of
Absolutely.
you.
So we're
Phone
two
number,
showrooms. Yeah.
website, showrooms.
You can visit us in Fenton, Missouri or Fairview Heights, Illinois. 2 showrooms open 6 days a week to serve you. Come and mosey around. We won't harass you too much. Look and touch and feel the products. I think that's what a lot of people want to do, right? Even with a pool. They want to feel it. They want to know what they're getting. And then you can visit us online anytime. Jacob Family Inc. That's jacobfamilyinc.com.
Nice. Okay.
Wonderful.
Well, I appreciate you being on. This
Thanks
has
for
been
having
a
me.
pleasure. I can tell you that we're going to do. I said that in the last segment. We're going to do some work together.
You know I'm ready.
We can really.
Are you starting a third company
backyard.
time soon? Are we going to have you back for something else? There
That keeps us busy enough.
we go. Awesome. Well, thanks again, Beth, for coming on. And this has been an episode of the Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. Like we say every time, dive safely.
Right.